بكل هدوء وأمان. تحاول كنديات عن طريق ليون. كرة تراقبها لوسي كوين. حذاري من الخطأ في مكان حساس بكل شريدان على الأرض. مواجهة واحدة ما بين المنتخبين وكانت في
previous 12 FIFA Women's World Cup games that they've conceded first in losing 11 of them, the exception being a victory over Japan in the group stage in 2003. And goals have been an issue for the Olympic champions. Kaylin Sheridan with an injury to her foot there, but perhaps still nursing some injured pride given the nature of Katie McCabe's early goal direct from a corner.
Yeah, Vera Powell will be saying to her team down there, more of the same. They've been really intelligent. The spaces that they're denying Canada, in which Canada like to operate in that gap in between the midfield and the defence. Jessie Fleming's had to drift out wide to receive the ball. Canada have been forced to go a little bit too direct.
Kaylin Sheridan's okay. It's going to take a massive problem to drag her off the pitch, given how long she's had to wait for her opportunity to be Canada's #1. It's her first major tournament as the first choice keeper. She's okay to continue. Well, midway through the first half, and from an Irish perspective, it couldn't really have gone much better.
Again, Jessie Fleming drifting out onto this right-hand side, create the overload on Katie McCabe.
Quinn, Fleming. Again, they've put on enough of a squeeze to force Canada to go back into their own half. Cleared by Connolly, not very far. Now Fleming with a bit of room, but not for long. On for Adriana Leon. First time ball in is disappointing. A theme for Canada in the opening 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's very disappointing from Leon. Not up to her usual standards, but nicely worked move. Again, it was Jessie Fleming with just this little look over her shoulder. Plays it, beautiful weight into the path of Leon, and she's even got time to perhaps go 1v1 with Katie McCabe.
Well, Ireland have been tenacious, but Bev Priestman won't have been surprised by that. Said that the spirit, passion, organisation and way they're well drilled is exactly what they've come to expect, but they've been caught out here, and that was a good strike from Heitema. First effort on target for Canada. Courtney Brosnan dealt with it comfortably, and it was of their own making, Ireland there.
just a reminder for Ireland. Canada hunting in packs, and Heitema, could she have slipped in? VA, who was making that third woman run into the space. Perhaps over eager to get themselves back into this game, Canada.
I'm sure the
راقبت الوضع جيلس بمبدأ الأمان إلى التماس أمام ضغط من لوسي كوين. وسوليفان تحاول، لاعبة كندية على الأرض، استمرت اللعبة. ما زالت الكندية أشلي لورينس على ما يبدو متأثرة بإصابة. توقف اصطدام. نعم، اصطدام بإحدى اللاعبات لورينس. تقريبا رابع أكثر من تقمصت ألوان منتخب كندا في قائمة الفريق المستدعات لهذه البطولة. تشعر بدوار أشلي لورينس. الأكثر مشاركة هي كريستين سينكلير، طبعا عميدة لاعبات المنتخب الكندي والهداف التاريخي للمنتخب الكندي. 323 مباراة دولية، 190 هدف. تليها بعد ذلك ب 221 هدفا صوفي شميدت لاعبة هوستون داتش، متبوعة بكاديشا بوشانان التي لعبت 131 لقاء دوليا. ثم تأتي هذه الفتاة على الأرض أشلي لورينس، 117 هدف، لعبت نادي تشيلسي، لكنها سجلت فقط 8 أهداف في 117 مباراة. هي على اللائحة رابع أكثر من تقمصت ألوان منتخب كندا من الأسماء الموجودة على أرضية الميدان. لكن تاريخيا كريستين سينكلير 324 مباراة، صوفي شميدت 222 لقاء، ديانا ماثيسون 206 لقاءات اعتزلت في 2021، ديزيري سكوت 185 مباراة، ريان ويلكنسون 181 مباراة اعتزلت في 2017، باكستر 132 لقاء، نيل نفس الرقم، كاديشا بوشانان 132 مباراة. اليوم بوشانان تصبح على اللائحة هي سادس أكثر من تقمص ألوان منتخب كندا. لم تدخل بعد قائمة أكثر 10 لاعبات لعبنا لمنتخب كندا أشلي لورينس. هداف التاريخي تبقى هي كريستين سينكلير، تلعب للمنتخب الكندي منذ سنة 2000. شعرت بدوار الجمهور طبعا بكامل الروح الرياضية، الألوان الإيرلندية والأعلام الكندية سويا في مدرجات ملعب بيرث ريكتونجولار. فورتوناتو تستأنف دقائق هذا الشوط الأول على وقع هدف دون رد. الهدف الساحر والبارع في الدقيقة الرابعة من كاتي ماكابي. كرة لريفير مع بوشانان إلى جيلس. جيلس على اليسار، لورينس عادت إلى أرضية الميدان. كندية الكرة سريعة لهوتيما. ركنية الآن للكنديات. تدخل من فاي رقم 5. نياما فاي قلب الدفاع الإيرلندية. جمهور سوف يهتز عند كل هدف يهز الشباك. الكنديات مدعوبات من بعض الجماهير. كرة خطيرة بالراس. كاتي ماكابي تدخلت. ما زالت المحاولة للكنديات والإيرلنديات تسعين للخروج من هذا المأزق الدفاعي بكرة مرتدة من أجل التعادل. ضاعت. مرتدة من أجل الهدف الثاني، لكنها صارت مرتدة من أجل هدف التعادل للكنديات. ضاعت يا جيلس. ضاعت كرة جيلس وحدها جيلس أمام مرمى بروزنان بعد رأسية رائعة ومميزة من بوشانان. جيلس أهدرت فرصة إدراك التعادل. فانيسا جيلس كان بإمكانها أن تضع الكرة في مرمى الإيرلنديات بكل سهولة. ضغط كندي متواصل. نصف ساعة زمن مرت. تماس لجورمان. وجورمان تراقب الوضع. بريستمان 37 سنة. من الوسط محاولة للكنديات لجيسي فليمينغ. قبضة لاستخلاص الكرة من لوسي كوين. خطأ لمنتخب جمهورية إيرلندا. طويلة الكرة. من الوسط أشلي لورينس استعادة الكرة. شريدان خطوات ما بين الجانبين. جيلس بصعوبة تنتهي إلى تماس. تنتهي إلى تماس. محاولة من جديد. كندية الكرة لريفير. تجمع للاعبات منتخب جمهورية إيرلندا. تخرج كرة طويلة بالراس. جيلس ورقبة الوضع من لوسي كوين. لورينس بعيدة عن هذه اللمسة، لكنها سريعة أيضا بالمقابل للاستخلاص لاورنس خبرة السنوات من أشلي لاورنس. لعبت أيضا لاورنس في الدوري الفرنسي مع باريس سان جيرمان من 2017 إلى غاية 2023. لعبت مع تورونتو وأوتاوا وفوغاناتزوري في كندا. متابعة من كوين. جيلس محاولة قائمة للكنديات. متابعة من لويسي كوين. كرة بعيدة عن رفيقتها كانوتزا. كاروتزا كانت بعيدة عن هذه اللمسة. جيلس. بوشانان. تتفوق بوشانان. تمر بوشانان. تعود إلى جيلس. لمسة أرضية ذكية. الإيرلنديات كلهن في مناطقهن. ممتازة من كوين وفليمينج. مهارة كندية. قوة أيضا حاضرة من ريفير. كنديات تضعن الكرة على الأرض بالأقدام. جروسو. جيلس. تمريرة رائعة لهويتيما. جوردين هويتيما. المتابعة من ليتيجون. ليتيجون أوقفت هذا المد الهجومي الكندي. جروسو. فكرة التصويب. تغير القاعدة كوين وتلعبها كرة في عمق الدفاع. إيرلندية لمس. إيرلندية لو عبرت. هجمة كانت ممتازة للمنتخب الإيرلندي وخطأ. خطأ الصفراء لحسن حظها. بوشانان وقعت في المحظور. لم تكن آخر مدافع وإلا كانت سوف تتعرض للبطاقة الحمراء. يا بوشانان. بوشانان ماذا فعلت يا كاديشا؟ تقع في المحظور وتضيع كرة في متابعة من كاروتزا. مبدع أيضا كاروتزا. كيرا كاروتزا تحصل على خطأ ذكي وتدفع بكاديشا بوشانان لأن تتلقى الإنذار. ثاني انذار في هذا اللقاء في هذا الشوط الاول. خطيره والتسديده تاتي والدفاع الكندي يتابع. كاتي والكنديات تسعين للخروج بهذه الكره. استمرت ايرلنديه. هي جول. لا فريلي باتجاه أوسوليفان. سددت أوسوليفان وأوسوليفان تسديدتها فوق مرمى شريدان. آخر 10 دقائق. 75% لاستحواذ كندي. مرور لريفير. خطأ لريفير. ثمانية بالمئة الاستحواذ إيرلندي. أوسوليفان. تسديدة كانت طائشة نوعا ما وبعيدة بلا معنى. جروسو لفليمينج. فليمينج من نفذت وتأتي الكرة البعيدة تماما بلا أي معنى. ركلة مرمى إيرلندية. الشوط أول لازال في هدف كاتي مكابي حاسما ناصع البياض. كرة كندية، لا إيرلندية لفاريلي مع كونولي.
Again, another misplaced pass, and Ireland in a hurry. McCabe with the throw. Buchanan across, who has to watch her step after that yellow card. And this time she has had a foul committed against her. But Bev Priestman said they knew exactly what to expect from Republic of Ireland. They knew that they were going to fight for everything. They would have passion, spirit, well drilled, and that Canada would have to match that passion and power before they would have the chance to show their quality.
Yeah, it seems like they've missed that part so far tonight. I'm just watching what are Canada trying to do to break this Irish team down, and just seen Ashley Lawrence drift into the midfield and Haytema to drift into a sort of a wing-back role on that far left-hand side. They just cannot find the answers at the moment, and that's credit to the Ireland team, the back five. Little John and O'Sullivan's shift in that midfield has been formidable in this first half.
Well, she said if it's physical tonight, they had a good warm-up for it against Nigeria. And she also believed that if it was that kind of full-blooded affair, that would bring the best out of her players. But I don't think you could say that's been the case so far. Fleming. Bit of space to work with. And looking for Adriana Leon, the radar not quite working for Fleming. Cabe's radar was certainly working early on, and that's a pretty searching ball. Buchanan's been beaten. Oh, what a chance this is. Angle's tight. And this save from Carusa is made by Sheridan. Again, though, Buchanan looks shaky.
Yeah, she's lucky because I don't think Buchanan had a clue where Carusa was. And it looked like she was to foul, and if Carusa had gone down, that would have asked questions to the referee.
Especially with Buchanan already on a yellow.
Absolutely. Just watching Buchanan's body language, she doesn't look confident at all. And like you said, her record and her career, she's littered with trophies.
Already won 6 league titles with Lyon and Chelsea and 5 women's Champions Leagues. Kadisha Buchanan, but has looked out of sorts. The latest episode seeing Carusa go through there. Revere losing out this time. The conditions have made it difficult, and Republic of Ireland's play has made it difficult for Canada. Here is Buchanan. Gilles. Lawrence scampering onto it. Quinn and Lawrence almost got in each other's way. Buchanan. There's room for Revere on this near side. Here she is. Oh, and another errant pass straight to Carusa. Pinged forwards by Sheridan. Can't pick out a white shirt, though. O'Sullivan's onto it for Ireland. Gorman. Lucy Quinn.
She's another player who's had an excellent first half, Lucy Quinn. Didn't start in the opening match against Australia. She's come in, she's had an impact. She's looked hungry. She's looked quick down that right-hand side.
Quinn with a nice pass to find Adriana Leon. cluster of green shirts immediately engulfing her. Quinn's pass, asking too much of Fleming. Once again, Ireland come away with it, and then Lawrence has just left an arm dangling there.
I think Lawrence is asking the question that happened to her a few minutes ago. Yeah, she catches her face. It's a difficult one, that, for the referee.
Sullivan, Fleming, so good in tight spaces, and she's wriggled her way out of that one. Revere. You could see the frustration on her face there, as there was no easy forward pass on.
Again, credit to Ireland. Just look at their shape. 4 players around 2 in a wide area.
Quinn got the ball away quickly and was then caught. And now the counter is on for Ireland. Caruso waits in the middle. Quinn on her own for now, stood up by Gilles. It's going to be a throw. It could have been more, though, for Ireland. Yeah,
I tell you what, that's really good from Lucy Quinn. Again, she just looked up and she knew that she didn't have any clear option in the middle. She just held onto the ball and allows her team the territory again. It's fantastic play from Quinn.
Go into a minimum of 5 additional minutes at the end of this first half, and the Republic of Ireland will have a corner to end the half with after beginning the half with a goal from one.
Yeah, and that throw-in that Lucy Quinn earned her team just gives them that opportunity to make something like this happen, resulting in a corner. Really good game management from Ireland.
Katie McCabe receiving a hero's welcome from the Irish support down in that corner of the ground. The rain is absolutely pelting down, and I think that Laura Fortunato just sorting out the traffic inside that 6-yard box. It's a pretty busy zone for Caelan Sheridan to try and negotiate. It's McCabe. Farrelly's up there. And the hit. Was that an arm? No protest for now. It's behind for a corner. Well, there weren't too many appeals in there. A couple on the Ireland bench leaped up. Buchanan, meanwhile, is in a bit of bother here.
Yeah, McCabe's delivery really high, causing the issues. You can just see as the ball drops that second phase. It's an excellent strike from Farrelly, and it's just hit Buchanan right in the chest. It was half-hearted appeals, wasn't there, from the Ireland team?
The weather is awful, but the match situation is brilliant for those Ireland supporters. Vera Pauw said that the conditions wouldn't bother her players. They're used to it. Sure that they're used to it being this intense, though.
Sure, the weather conditions, but also the context around the game kind of give off the impression that this Irish team enjoy the uphill battle, being the underdog. And Katie McCabe is leading that charge. Canada going to have to defend this in-swinging corner, it looks like, from Connolly, without a centre-back on the pitch.
Yeah. very tricky conditions for goalkeepers, this. The rain is teeming, the wind is swirling around. Megan Connolly's corner into a good area and well defended, and a free kick actually for a foul on Gilles. Which will allow Buchanan a chance to come back on. Quinn.
Just looked like
Lawrence.
Shalina Zadorsky is ready to go on if required in place of Buchanan. Keep a close eye on Buchanan to see if she shows any signs of struggling.
Lawrence. Crosso chases and gets there. Fleming waits in the middle. Oh, and it was nearly an own goal. It is an own goal. Canada back on terms. Megan Connolly, the unfortunate player, and having struggled to create, Canada are given a goal via Megan Connolly's outstretched boot. They have not had much to smile about, but they will go in all square at half-time now.
Yeah, my first bit of quality on that left-hand side, it was Grosso. The few times that she's managed to advance, and it's just that ball, the weight and the flight of the ball and that bounce it takes just causes uncertainty. It's just the outstretched leg of Connolly that guides it past Courtney Brosnan.
Well, it's harsh on Republic of Ireland on the balance of play in that first half. But that is tournament football. Perhaps it's just the kind of thing Canada need to kickstart their campaign. Failed to score against Nigeria and have got a goal against Ireland courtesy of an own goal. One right at the start of the half from Katie McCabe to open the scoring, and now one right at the very end of the half to level things up. She couldn't have done much about that, had to go for it really, given the players that were loitering.
I think she was also distracted by Heitemer, who tried a glancing header, missed the connection with the ball, but it just puts O'Connelly off. Just goes to show the harsh reality of the balance of the game. Ireland have been on top and have had the better chances, but if you don't score a second at this level, the opposition's always going to have a chance.
McCabe. Perusa waits. McCabe runs into Buchanan. Littlejohn. Brought away by Quinn. The early pass was on, but they opted to go back.
Yeah, it was a good decision from Quinn. Good, industrious midfield play. I think out of the Canada 11, she's probably been one of the standout performers in this first half for Canada.
Here is Quinn. Just about came away with the ball from Farrelly. On from Grosso. Lawrence. Still Lawrence. Canada corner. Will they have time to take it? Lengthy stoppage when Buchanan was down injured means that we will play certainly more than the 5 that were signalled. Brosnan should claim, but didn't. And Canada almost found themselves in front at the end of the half. And again, it was an aerial chance for Vanessa Gilles. And that is the end of an enthralling first half here in Perth. Katie McCabe with the early goal direct from a corner. Republic of Ireland's first at a major tournament. But the unfortunate Megan Connolly, stretching to try and clear, put it beyond her own goalkeeper to level the scores. At the break then, in Perth, Canada 1, Republic of Ireland 1. Well, she was beaten early on, and Canada looked a bit of a beaten side as the first half progressed, but in the end, they found a way.
Yeah, it's an excellent start from Ireland, who came out of the blocks really sharp.
هذه المباراة مقدمة برعاية كوكاكولا.
Football unites the world. In passion,
in love, and in joy.
Football unites us all.
Football unites the world. In passion,
in love, and in joy.
Football unites us all.
هذه المباراة مقدمة برعاية كوكاكولا.
Canada making some changes as they try to change the pattern of the game. Kadisha Buchanan and Evelyn Via, as well as Julia Croso, are being taken off. Shalina Zadorsky, Sophie Schmidt, and their all-time record appearance maker and scorer, Christine Sinclair, brought on. One for Ireland as well at the break. Abby Larking has come on for Lucy Quinn. Well, the rain has now relented. Conditions have changed. Will the pattern of the match change? Republic of Ireland, a test of their resolve after the sickening blow of that stoppage time own goal from Megan Connolly after so much good work in that first period.
Yeah, I expect Canada to be a little more conventional in a 4-2-3-1, with Sinclair being the striker, the focal point of the team. Heitema and Leon either side of her. Not to forget Chloe Lacasse on the bench for Canada, who'll be chomping at the bit, I'm sure, to make an impact.
Zadorsky on for Buchanan at the break. Lawrence. Closed down quickly once again by another of the half-time subs in the shape of Larkin.
Yeah, I can see already the theory behind Sinclair just dropping deep to the flick-ons, and Jessie Fleming looks like she's got a little bit more license centrally to run beyond Sinclair. That will really change the dynamics of the back three for Ireland, and hopefully, for Canada's sake, unlock what they've been trying to all the first half.
A draw would keep Republic of Ireland's hopes alive going into the final set of group stage games, although it would be out of their hands. Another game on match day 2 of this section takes place tomorrow between the co-hosts Australia and Nigeria. Fahy almost found herself in trouble. Louise Quinn gets it away as Sullivan didn't know that she had Schmidt on her shoulder.
Yeah, it's already much more aggressive from Canada. You can just see Adriana Leon on the right-hand side coming all the way over to the left to get pressure on Louise Quinn. Basically do to Ireland what Ireland were doing to them in the first half.
Lawrence Lawrence. Now Schmidt, a bit more pace and tempo about Canada's approach work, although that move breaks down. This time, they're the ones just putting a shoulder in, and it's Christine Sinclair, who really transcends football in Canada, is just an all-time national hero regardless of sport, who is making her presence felt. Lawrence. Quinn. Jessie Fleming sticks out a boot. McCabe. I wonder what the half-time words would have been from both of the respective coaches. It was interesting to hear that after the goalless draw against Nigeria, Bev Priestman showed the players a picture of the Argentina side to make the point that a tournament is a marathon, not a sprint, given that Argentina lost their first game in Qatar, and we know what happened at the end of that particular competition. Players said it did help them deal with the frustration. That's a good turn, and a great hit, and a wonderful save by Courtney Brosnan. Absolutely brilliant to keep the scores level. The flag is up now, and Republic of Ireland will play the advantage as they have the ball. It's swept forwards for Carusa.
There's an instinctive ball forward from Christine Sinclair into Heitema, who's just swiveled on the half turn, and she's caught this brilliantly. She must think that that's nestling into the far corner, but Courtney Brosnan equal to it. Excellent save, adjusts her feet, parries it away.
Well, she's come up big in a few clutch moments for Republic of Ireland. She saved a Caroline Weir penalty in the World Cup qualifying playoff win against Scotland in October of last year. And that could be a save that keeps them in the competition going into the final group game.
It's not a strange thing to hear Courtney Brosnan making a superb save. This type of occasion, she's built for it.
Quinn. Lawrence will be disappointed not to have brought that one under her spell. Vera Powell in a hurry, acting as ball girl there. O'Gorman. Good stuff by Littlejohn. And Lawrence was wise to that particular switch from Larkin, but the youngster has won it back and then lost it. Littlejohn up against Fleming. Fleming will be seeing Littlejohn in her dreams tonight. She's been marked that closely by her throughout.
Canada just playing into Ireland's hands with these small technical mistakes. They've just been slightly off it in terms of the weight of pass, the type of pass.
Sinclair. Heitema wants it through the middle early. It's gone the other way instead. Surging forwards here. They've got numbers up. And that's a disappointing end product, really, from Adriana Leon.
She's just snatched at it. A good bit of play from Canada. And it all started with a bit of clever play from Christine Sinclair, who's made a big impact since coming on at half-time. Probably with a little bit of a point to prove after being dropped from the first game. But a player like her, of her stature, her experience, she'll take that sort of situation in her stride, and already had an impact for her team in the second half.
And she had started Canada's last 22 FIFA Women's World Cup matches. started every game since being named in a World Cup squad for the first time in 2003. Here's a chance, and Canada have got themselves in front. Adriana Leon with the unerring finish, and Bev Priestman's side have turned things around. A goal at the end of the first half and right at the start of the second period, and suddenly Ireland's chances of staying alive in the competition are in real peril.
Yeah, and this is what Canada are all about. Just this ball in from Schmidt, another substitute making an impact. It's a beautiful weight. The first touch from Leon is exceptional into her path, and she stabs it past Courtney Brosnan in the Irish goal. That first touch is exquisite. It's just a right foot touch, a left foot finish. And like I said, that is what Canada are all about. Instinctive, fast, direct, aggressive attacking play. Big, big impact from the Canadian substitutes.
29th goal for her nation in what is her 98th appearance for Canada. You mentioned that Christine Sinclair might have been playing with a point to prove after coming on from the bench. There were some suggestions that Adriana Leon felt the same after a season in which she didn't get the playing time she perhaps felt she deserved at Manchester United in the English top tier. And Canada look like they've got the bit between their teeth now. Sinclair's layoff. Here's Fleming. Suddenly, the pass is finding their destinations. Fleming, here's some space for her. Three in the middle to aim for. Very good intervention by Louise Quinn. But all of a sudden, Republic of Ireland are rocking.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Canada are playing.
Heitema wanted it early. Leon! Not far away.
Yeah, she's in the mood. You can just see what a goal does to a player and a team's confidence. Dinking the ball onto her right foot. She almost sort of guides it. It's going away from goal, but it's enough to make Courtney Brosnan think about it.
Trying to beat her former teammate once again. They both played together at West Ham United. Fahy. Brought forwards by Louise Quinn.
Just wonder whether having the impact of Christine Sinclair just on the pitch does something positive to Canada's confidence.
Schmidt away from three Ireland players. Now Ashley Lawrence. Heitema. That's going to be Ireland's ball.
Yeah, and again, like I said, the confidence that a goal gives you, the body language of this Canadian team. All of a sudden, they're demanding the ball off each other. They're not hiding.
Well, now can Republic of Ireland change their style of play and perhaps be more creative? McCabe. Farrelly. A real wrestle going on there. Quinn gets it away. They're receiving a talking to from the referee. I don't think they felt that they'd done anything wrong, though.
Yeah, just for Vera Pauw's team now, I wonder whether tactically it's time to push Katie McCabe higher, perhaps go to a more conventional four at the back.
That's like one of the biggest debates in Irish football, isn't it? That a lot of fans want to see Katie McCabe further up the pitch to utilise her wonderful attacking assets, but Vera Pauw's been content to always use her in that more conservative wing-back role. But if you're heading out of a tournament, you've got to go for broke.
Yeah, you've got to go for it, but Katie McCabe in that wing-back role certainly gives her space to attack from deep, which we've seen is so effective for Ireland and for Arsenal.
So we're going to see a change for Ireland first of all. And the late introduction on the team sheet, Anya O'Gorman goes off, and on in her place is the forward who started her first competitive international game against Australia, Marissa Shiva. And Adriana Leon, having scored the goal that has put Canada in front, is withdrawn, and on in her place, Chloe Lacasse.
Yes. Good management from Beverly Priestman. Keep Adriana Leon hungry and give deserved minutes to Chloe Lacasse, who's been possibly unfortunate to miss out from a start this evening.
Well, you can see what Fleming thought of that. Referee decided there was nothing untoward.
And it looks like Shiva for Ireland has just taken the place of Anya O'Gorman in this right wing back role.
I did wonder if it might be a change of shape, but it doesn't look like that at the moment. O'Sullivan left something in there on Jordan Heitema. No complaints, and they wouldn't have been justified anyway.
It's a really smart turn from Heitema. Starting to find their groove a little bit, Canada, showing their quality that these players possess.
Fleming in attendance then. Fleming with the free kick. Here's Quinn. No way through for Giel. Will be an Ireland throw as well. Oh, she didn't like that. I think that might be a yellow card for dissent. A very silly yellow card to collect.
She's living dangerously now for the final 30 minutes. Vanessa Gilles, especially if Ireland begin to play on the counter-attack, work the channels.
Well, there are two players on the pitch that would be out of the final group game if they picked up a caution tonight. Ashley Lawrence for Canada and Denise O'Sullivan for Ireland. This is going to be Jade Revere to hurl one in. Sinclair was up there. And Revere will have the throw once again. So half an hour left to play, and if it stays like this, Republic of Ireland will be out of the FIFA Women's World Cup. Canada would at least temporarily go top of the section. Australia and Nigeria meet in the group tomorrow. Fleming. Lawrence. Nice idea by Sinclair. Picked up by Fleming. Just signs that Republic of Ireland are perhaps starting to look a little bit fatigued. It's a lovely layoff. It's Sinclair! History beckons. Still looking to become the first ever player to score at 6 different FIFA World Cups.
That's a lovely bit of link-up play between Sinclair and Smith. 2 substitutes came on at half-time. Really nice bit of quality 1-2 touch play in and around the box.
Oh, Shiva's throw was really casual and Fleming was onto it quickly. For that chance for Sinclair, I was just pondering whether the Republic of Ireland are looking a tad fatigued given how much they've put into their approach against Canada with that closing down and pressuring and hassling and harrying. More changes might be on the way. Shiva's throw. Cut out by Haitama. Shiva again. O'Sullivan opened up for a minute. McCabe. Nice bit of skill. Useful ball in as well. Well, going for it was Carusa. She couldn't quite get the angle on the header for Vera Pauw's side.
Katie McCabe again, this intent, this forward run down that left-hand side, and she's only got one thing in her mind, which is to deliver. It's a beautiful baller, and Carusa manages to get contact. But again, if they're going to get back into this game, Ireland, it's going to be through Katie McCabe.
So, a triple change for Republic of Ireland. Amber Barrett, as well as Lily Agg, and also Izzy Atkinson coming on.
Yeah, you can just see there the instruction from Izzy Atkinson to Katie McCabe is, you're going higher now. We're now seeing Katie McCabe in a more advanced role.
Revere. Fleming. Oh, risky. Cut out by Haitama. Schmidt. Now Quinn. Lacasse. Given away straight to Jade Revere. Zadorsky. Almost overran it, Lawrence. That pass was overhit. Agg. Sinclair scoops it forwards, did well under pressure. Jordan Haitama. Haitama gets a second bite of the cherry. Lawrence. Useful looking ball. And there was Sinclair arriving with a presentable chance once again.
Yeah, it's a brilliant ball in from Lawrence on her weaker foot. I don't think Christine Sinclair actually thinks it's going to land at her. She doesn't really connect with the ball cleanly. Normally she'd bury those. Yeah, Connolly just does enough to put her off. She knows Sinclair.
Barrett gives chase, but it's safely gathered by Sheridan. Well, she said that the substitutes in the first game gave her food for thought. The substitutes in this game have done the job. Quinn. Fleming. Revere. Haitama screaming for it. This near post. And it might come for Haitama! Either side of Courtney Brosnan, and that could have been curtains for Ireland. Game is getting stretched.
Yeah, Canada really finding their rhythm now. There's been a few loose passes though. one there from Zadorsky.
Ireland trying to keep the tempo up. They've got themselves a throw. They said that they could take heart from the way that they kept on going against Australia. They were really knocking at the door in the very, very last stages of that game against the co-hosts, which the players feel shows that they can go the full 90 minutes against anyone. And they need to pull on their reserves now to keep their hopes of qualifying for the knockout stage alive. Fahy. Shiva. Barrett. Her reaction suggests that that was a useful ball that she perhaps should have done better with.
Yeah, it actually turned into be quite a good ball, and Barrett knows she's just trying to take it down on her chest, isn't she? The skid off the surface probably didn't help, but I was just looking at Bev Priestman, just telling her team to calm down, gesturing for territory. She knows that Ireland have got something in their locker.
O'Sullivan. Shiva. Quickly switched wide by Liliag. McCabe chasing, but won't get to that. Sinclair. Revere. Sinclair sent it on first time. Lovely weight on that pass. Heitemers in the middle. Cass. Schmidt. They've recycled that well. Lawrence hangs it up nicely. Couldn't quite get the angle, Chloe Lacasse, but again, it was very nice build-up play from Canada.
Yeah, again, that cross from Lawrence on that left-hand side, a slightly deeper position. And Lacasse just can see what she's trying to do. She's trying to head it back across goal. Somewhat difficult to execute, but again, Canada, completely different team in this second half.
Abby Larkin. Outmaneuvered by Quinn. And then fouled by Quinn, surely.
It's good play from Abby Larkin, just to draw that foul. Sending the big guns up, Louise Quinn. Niamh Fahy.
Well, set pieces have been a big weapon in Ireland's artillery. They took the lead through that Katie McCabe corner, but actually, when it's come to set pieces that they can try and get ahead on the end of, they haven't had many chances. And they've taken this one short. McCabe now does hang it up. Atkinson. Quinn in the way. And now the counter might be on here. Lawrence to the left, goes the other way.
It's a big ask for Chloe Lacasse. And not even a player as quick as she could make that ball. Just watching the recovery runs of Denise O'Sullivan. Knees to chest, excellent attitude.
Sinclair almost won it back. Nicely pinged across to Abby Larkin. O'Sullivan, now Larkin. Came off Lawrence last. Ireland have the throw, but they don't have time on their side. That's a foul throw, and what a waste that is.
Just as you're gathering a little bit of momentum. Foul throw, frustrating one to take for the Ireland team.
And credit to Bev Priestman for the changes that she made at the break and throughout the game, because has been chalk and cheese the first half compared to what we've seen after the interval. Zadorsky. Lawrence closed down by Barrett.
Just watching Katie McCabe off the ball here, gesturing to her team, get up.
Sheridan Moore up and out with that one. Barrett loitering, Zadorsky's there, now O'Sullivan for Ireland. McCabe. 4 in green in the area, but they didn't deliver it. Here's O'Sullivan. Revere stuck to her duties well. McCabe. Sinclair for company. Sinclair with the call back heel. Lacasse. Revere's given it away. Fahy going for glory, but not very close to finding it.
Ambitious effort from the centre-back, Fahy, on her weaker foot.
Canada, the reigning Olympic champions. The Olympic champions have gone on to reach the quarterfinals, at least in the following Women's World Cup. USA won it in 1999 and 2015 tournaments as the reigning champions. Canada's hopes looked in serious danger at the end of that first half, but the own goal from Connolly and the nicely taken one by Adriana Leon have them in front with 15 minutes of the 90 to play now. Haitema in need of some attention here. And I mentioned that she's been described by some as the potential successor for whenever Christine Sinclair does decide to call it a day. And there's also a view that this tournament and next year's Paris Olympics could perhaps be a changing of the guard for the Canada squad. Young players pushing the veterans for playing time, and Schmidt herself has already said that she'll be retiring from international duty after this World Cup.
Well, if it's ever a half of football to remind us that class is permanent, the impact of Christine Sinclair and Schmidt at half-time has been formidable. Really smart move from Beth Priestman to change things. Just goes to show that experience is extremely valuable in big moments.
McCabe, taken off her by Quinn. Here goes Chloe Lacasse. 3 in white, wait in the area. Lacasse back to Quinn. Schmidt. Lacasse got the cross in. Haitema's there. Sinclair going for it as well. Fleming. Lacasse. Good feet. Still Lacasse. Fleming. Now Quinn. Zadorsky. Sinclair. Nice idea. McCabe. Now here's O'Sullivan. It was slightly behind Larkin. And then the flying challenge comes in from Jordan Haitema.
Much to her manager's approval. An exuberant clap on the touchline from Beth Priestman. That work rate off the ball from Haitema. Canada really turned up in this second half.
Well, they said that McCabe coming forwards here. Brilliant stuff. And now it's Katie McCabe again! Just for a moment, you wondered if she was going to be able to produce the magic for the second time tonight.
Straight out of the top draw by Katie McCabe. 1, 2, 3 Canadian players she's gone past, and she's just trying to work the ball to perfection onto her left foot, and she catches it beautifully. It's exceptional from the Irish captain.
McCabe's corner. McCabe wants the ball again. Lucas did well. Shiva. Not the intended target. Just over 10 minutes remaining of the 90 then. And if Ireland can't find a goal, then they will be eliminated. Finish off their group stage campaign against Nigeria in Brisbane on Monday to Ireland. Canada with good preparation for their final group stage game against the co-hosts Australia in Melbourne next Monday, because the crowd have certainly been on Ireland's side tonight. We just saw the attendance flash up as a touch under 18,000 at this 22,000 capacity rectangular stadium. They have been the ones making the noise, but Canada look like being the team that are going to take the points. Brosnan. Just ran out of pitch, did Abby Larkin, who has made a bit of a difference since her introduction, giving Vera Pauw's side a bit more thrust going forwards.
Yeah, the introduction of all Ireland substitutes has been positive. They've kept the energy levels high. They've been able to compete with Canada all over the pitch and surpass them in stages.
Cut out by Heitema. Schmidt, now Heitema again. Fleming dispossessed. Revere's given it straight to McCabe. Quinn closes McCabe down, but McCabe's come away with it. What a turn that was. Katie McCabe! Only one thing on her mind, and while the turn and burn was good, the strike didn't have the required accuracy.
Yeah, the crowd are feeding off Katie McCabe's endeavours. Quinn did so well to compete with Katie McCabe in that moment, but when she's in this type of mood, McCabe, and she breaks out like that, there's only one thing on her mind, and that is to pull the trigger. And by her standards, that was certainly not up to her usual best.
Well, she said that seeing what the Philippines did against New Zealand gave them belief that anything is possible. Belief has not been lacking from Republic of Ireland this evening. But time is quickly ticking. Oh, that's really loose. Heitema. Chance for Canada to kill it off once and for all, and they've got a free kick, much to Lily Agg's consternation. And I think Heitema played that well.
Yeah, it was just a loose pass from Nifahi. Just under pressure from Jessie Fleming, who's gone up to play closer to Christine Sinclair, which actually allows Canada to get more pressure on the ball and stop these long balls being played over the top by Ireland, because that is the only way they're going to get back in the game. And obviously it leaves their team vulnerable now, defending a set piece.
So Fleming and Schmidt in situ. Jessie Fleming takes. Sullivan loses out, Schmidt's in there. Lacasse with the turn and hit. Zadorski gets it back safely. McCabe, I think, collided with her. Arsenal against Tottenham Hotspur there. Fleming loses out to a Sullivan, and then here's Christine Sinclair. Quinn, that's great vision to pick out the ball wide for Heitema. Fleming just kept it in. Fleming. Passage of keep ball for Canada, which will do the job. Lawrence then smacks it, and Heitema will happily let it roll out for the throw as more minutes eaten out of the clock.
Just see Priestman there, telling her team to just keep looking forward. They don't want to be put under any unnecessary pressure by playing backwards.
Sinclair, intelligent header. Heitema. Walloped away by Shiva, and that was pretty nasty coming together there.
Tell you what, that's an excellent header by Schmidt in the midfield. See, Louise Quinn has gone up top now for Ireland in hope that she's going to be able to latch onto a long ball, a flick on. But that covering from Schmidt, she just gets to the ball slightly ahead of Quinn.
In March 2014.